Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4s. We are playing with the Soviet Union. So in that last poll, last time I checked it, it seemed that the anti-fascist direction was going. Sorry, that also wasn't very clear, guys. What I was saying is which one we should go down first. Which branch we should go down first, and I should have put that in there. And I tried to edit it, but apparently you can't edit polls once you put them up there. Which is understandable. I can see why they did that. But yeah, it looks like anti-fascists went first, so I guess we're going to go with that. And it kind of makes sense with the opinion bonus. I was kind of wanting to go this way just because I like the things that we get from it. Like, I really want to get those dockyards. That's 4 dockyards, research bonuses for ships. Some good stuff there. Obviously, this would allow us to go with the Southern Thrust as well, so we could have went and took Iran and Iraq. And technically, we can still do that. There's no reason why you can't just form the claims with our political power, though, of course, we are short on political power. I guess we're going to go ahead and go this way, though, because that's what won the vote. And I said, like I said, the opinion bonuses do make more sense to go this way rather than this way, because having the Germans like us isn't really all that helpful. It's not going to make them not want to attack us. One last thing before we start here. I did name a few of the divisions based on your guys' suggestions. We got Red Ravens for the infantry. We got Dyatlovs for the mountain troops. This is based on the Dyatlov Pass, where those 9 people disappeared, or then disappeared, they died. And they're not entirely sure what happened there, because it wasn't just them freezing. Some of them froze, and some of them had been brutally killed. So yeah, interesting little story if you want to look that up. We got My Little Trotskys for the cavalry, and the Rusty Rusky for the light tank here. So we still have a few division designs that we can name. I wanted to spread the love, and I only took one name from each person for right now. If nobody else suggests names for these motorized, and the paratroopers, if we don't get any other name suggestions for those, then I'll just take one of the ones based on what other people have suggested so far. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here, guys. Nice. We've got this done. So Poland seeks Baltic cooperation, which is exactly what we want. We want one large war over here where we can just fight all of them all at once. That would be the easiest way to make this happen. So yeah, Austria and has been annexed here, and then we got the PCDI. All right, so what we're going to go ahead and do next, guys, is go ahead and work on that anti-fascist diplomacy here. Grab this up, and this is going to allow us to get access to some of those claims. We just got the self-propelled artillery. I do want to get the self-propelled anti-tank. Should we do that now, though? Let's go ahead and do it now so that we can go ahead and start building them, even if we're not going to be changing our division designs up just yet. And I want to go ahead and start building up these light self-propelled artillery right now as well, and just so we can get a nice little stockpile of these. And we'll go ahead and put, we got a lot of factories going towards this, but we'll go ahead and put 3 factories into that as we continue to build them. So a lot of people have been bringing up some points that I wanted to address here while we're fast forwarding through here. First one is everybody wants me to be increasing communism everywhere. The reason why I'm not, guys, because we should be, is that we don't really have any political power. We got 0.34, which if we worked on a country trying to promote communism there, that would cost 0.25. So essentially that would leave us 0.10, or not even 0.10. That would leave us 0.09 per day. So pretty bad, guys. So we just got the battleships. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the destroyer class, and that's probably gonna be the last ship design we're gonna get for a little while. I would like to get some carriers as the Soviets, because remember, we're gonna have to build a navy. So eventually I want to get those carriers, but we're not going to do it just yet. It's not going to be an early carrier grab. Let's go with destroyers, and then I think we're going to be done with ships for a little while, because we really need to start working on our army. So yeah, I don't really think that it would be a good idea for us to start working on, is it 1939? No, let's go and get anti-tanks. For us to go ahead and start working on increasing communism anywhere, because we just wouldn't be able to get any of these here, and there's some key ones that I still really feel like we need. We can wait to get these, but over here I would really like to get the captain of the industry, and then I want to get these as well, all of our design companies. I think that would be a good idea to have those grabbed up, and we'll never get them if we're getting 0.09 per day. So we unfortunately can't work on communism anywhere, and that's a large part of that is because of our elite difficulty. We're losing 30% there, so playing on that more challenging setting is does have its consequences. So let's go ahead and work on our infantry a bit, guys. We need to still get the support stuff here, and then we need to get the improved infantry equipment. So let's go and grab these up first. Start improving our infantry, because we just don't know when we're going to find ourselves that conflict with the Axis. This obviously won't be anytime soon, most likely. Just see what they're working on. They're demanding Slovenia right now. The Italians are currently working on Marines and landing craft. Okay, just pay attention to our Axis enemies over here. And we can also see what Poland's working on. They're doing the treaty with Lithuania. That's very, very good. So So that was one thing that had been brought up. Here's the crisis in Slovenia. Was the increasing communism in other countries. The other thing that has getting brought up a lot is the infrastructure. So what a lot of people don't seem to know is that, and I think we actually have civilian factories now since we're in here, is that increasing the infrastructure for the purpose of getting that building bonus is not useful. I've done the math before, and it'll take you would have to build, like, I think it's like 20 something things in the state to make it worth it, for that one infrastructure boost to really be worth it. So yeah, it's just not worth the time to spend building infrastructure. Just not good for boosting. However, it is of course good for resources, and we've got a lot of states where we got a lot of resources, so of course building the infrastructure there for the resources would be a good idea. However, we're not gonna do that just yet, because as I said, I really want to build on our industry, because our industry is bad. It's not good at all, guys. So we're going to continue building. Now, one thing that's been brought up is the fact that I probably shouldn't have been building over here in Kiev, because, you know, we might lose Kiev, which is a good point. Also, down here in Stalingrad, we could lose that in the Civil War. Eventually, we'll get it back, of course, but yeah, probably not a good idea to build in Stalingrad, because I think we do lose that in the Civil War. So we're probably going to build in these areas over here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get military factories. We're going to build in that 80%. We'll do there, and we'll do there for right now. Well, I guess there's 50% all over here. So I guess we'll continue building there. I want to see if there's any other bonuses over this way, and it doesn't seem to be the case. So let's just go ahead and focus on places around our capital here. We're going to get 5 more military factories, guys, because I really feel like we need to continue getting those. And the Czechoslovakia has just joined. Oh, wow. Okay, so Germany just declared war on Yugoslavia. That was quick. They're not in the Allies, though. So this is not going to... They're in the... Wait a minute. Oh, they're a member of the French alliance. Okay. Interesting. So... Why, didn't it just say the Allies? Apparently not. Okay, so there's that French alliance here, which is, you know, very interesting development that can happen sometimes. And this is France, Czechoslovakia, and Yugoslavia. That means that they're all going to be in this war with the Germans. The Italians are not in the Axis yet, so the Germans are currently facing off on 3 different fronts: Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, and France. So that is a very interesting, guys. Yeah, pretty interesting, the development that has just happened. So let's go ahead and get something here. We're going to go to get Captain Industry. I want to go ahead and get that for any civilian factories and infrastructure that we build. We make sure we get that nice bonus there, guys. But yeah, this is well, what happened here? So the independent state of Croatia joined the... Okay, so yeah, they had that rebellion. Oh wow. All right, so there's conflict over here. So yeah, there was that rebellion over here, which seems to now always happen whenever the Yugoslavians go to war with the Axis. So yeah, now they're in the Axis as well. And then it looks like Poland just declared war on Lithuania because they refused to join the alliance. So Poland's going to come over here and conquer them. All right, so we got conflict in the Balkans, guys, or in the Baltic, excuse me. So yeah, I guess that'll strengthen Poland, I suppose. Make it easier for us to conquer them in a way, because it's one less country that we have to deal with. But yeah, we're gonna get all these guys annexed all over here, so that we can start building up over here and preparing for war with the Germans. Can't really do anything till we get control of all this. And right now we're just kind of building up. Let me just take a look at our... No, I want to look at our units here. So what are they waiting on? I'm currently waiting on... Oh wow, they need a lot of shit, like artillery, support equipment. There's a ton of stuff they need here. Okay, that's fine. So Yugoslavia has capitulated. That was incredibly quick. Wow. So there goes the Germans. They're gonna have Czechoslovakia conquered as well soon. They're just attacking the French on the Maginot Line, which is super stupid, and probably throw away a lot of troops, and I'm okay with that. Anything that weakens our future enemies here. But yeah, very interesting how things have already happened here, you know, with this quick war. But now I wonder what is going to bring the Allies into the conflict. We got the 4th International, and something else happened there as well that we missed. Oh, Czechoslovakia probably capitulated. Okay. But yeah, the Germans are doing very well so far, and Italy just joined Pact of Rome. Okay, so that means respective governments, Italy and Hungary, issued a joint statement announcing the formation of the Pact of Rome. Okay, so they're going to help each other out. And that is a separate faction. So the Hungarians and the Italians are in a separate faction. Wow. So we're having some very interesting developments this time around, where we're having many new factions created. Yeah, of course, we always had that Poland one. That one's always created. But yeah, now we have the Pact of Rome, and we have the French alliance. Okay, they've already capitulated. That was quick. Let's take a look at what's going on over here in Asia. Oh, wow. The Japanese are stomping China. Yeah, that's bad. Let's go and get some more dockyards building, guys. We'll do some dockyards first. I feel like we need them, and we will build them. Oh, let's just build them over here, I think. We can build one more right there, so we'll do that. but I want to get 2 more dockyards, so let's go ahead and build them. I'll build like 2 right there. And then we also want to get a few more civilian factories, especially with that bonus that we now have. So let's go and get a few civilian factories going. We're going to build them just along here. We're going to get 5 going. I want to get that built up a little bit more, and we only have 9 going towards it right now, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, excellent. So just kind of building up our infrastructure, continued getting ready for this conflict. I don't know when, what happened? Okay, here we go, guys. This is it. I was just about to say, like literally before this happened, I was about to say, I don't know when this Trotsky thing's gonna happen. All right, so we got the permanent revolution. Although countless people have been executed and imprisoned as traitors and counter-revolutionaries over the past years, leading positions have been largely safe. They have not been exempt from suspicion, however. With the creation of the Fourth International, Stalin appears possessed by the thought that those closest to him were never truly on his side. Those who try to gain his trust have further fueled this ideal to cast themselves in a better light. The current situation is one of exceptional irony. The distrust within the current administration has rendered it unsustainable, and the coup is now imminent. Some party members are arguing that re-inviting Trotsky and turning the purges on the Stalinists could minimize the damage of the civil war that will ensue. Can this plan, which has been the General Secretary's greatest fear for years, truly be executed? So we can do unthinkable, massive civil war break out soon, or communism in one country has failed, and we need Trotsky. So if we do this, a minor civil war break out when Trotsky returns. So this is what we want to do. We want Trotsky in power. We've been wanting to do this for a little while. We want to get rid of Stalin. We're just going to decrease the speed because I don't know if it starts up right away. And I wanted to talk about Stalin. This is the guy, we got to get rid of this guy. I personally hate Stalin. He's a thug, guys. He's a thug. He's a clever thug, but he's a thug. Lenin never wanted Stalin to take power. He had stated multiple times that out of all his successors, because he never named one, he felt that Stalin would be the worst case scenario. But he didn't necessarily say that he wanted Trotsky either, and that was one of the problems. So there was never really a designated heir to the Soviet Union when Lenin died. So what ended up happening is you ended up having 4 people. The ones we talk about the most are Stalin and Trotsky, but there was 2 other guys that were competing to take over when Lenin died. It actually, the competition started before Lenin died. Well before he died. It actually started the first time they thought he was going to die, which was a couple years before he did, and that's where the competition for who was going to be the successor first started. So what Stalin was for the Bolsheviks is he was their thug. He used to rob trains and rob banks to help bring in money for the Bolsheviks because they weren't exactly a wealthy party. Trotsky and Lenin, they were, intellectuals. They were theorists, really. They actually cared about the ideology, socialism. They cared about socialism. They cared about the Communist Manifesto, trying to establish that. They were very much Marxist. And while Stalin was an opportunist, more than anything, a clever opportunist. And he was able to turn everybody against Trotsky and make the other 3 guys, his 3 competitors, work against each other to seize power. So he's very clever in the way that he handled that. And Trotsky was not a well-liked person, guys. He was an intellectual that was arrogant, kind of elitist, and people didn't like him. People really did not like Trotsky. They didn't want him to be Lenin's successor. So even though he was the natural one, the natural successor, here we go. German Reich just declared war on Luxembourg. They joined the alliance, and we're going to speed this up because nothing's happening. I thought something might happen with that civil war, but it didn't. But yeah, even though Trotsky was the natural successor, nobody wanted him in power because nobody liked him. It's important to be liked. So let's go ahead and we're in 1938. So what I'm going to go ahead and work on is I want to get this done. So let's go ahead and research this and get our infantry improved. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting story that you guys should look into if you haven't done so already. And another capitulation over there in China, and the peace conference. So Japan just won, and they decided to conquer it all. Wow! So Japan has just got considerably more powerful. I'm not going to say that I'm surprised. We see that quite a bit. The Japanese defeating the Chinese, but man, did they do it quick! Yeah, they did it so quick. But whatever, nothing to be done about it. We got a dockyard, so let's go ahead and get this. Probably put into, oh yes, that's right, we're going to do battleships. I completely forgot. Let's go and get our battleships going. We're going to put these up here, and we're going to have to give them a few more dockyards, because frankly, we don't have any going towards them. We'll do it like that. And then any next dockyard that we get can go towards the convoys. All right, excellent. Okay, so just continuing to wait on this civil war. Should happen, and it's going to be a minor one. It shouldn't be as large because we decided to get rid of Stalin. So we got our improved infantry equipment 1. What I want to go ahead and do with the next, I think we should go ahead and start working on our land doctrines. We do have a 50% bonus for that, so that's going to be pretty useful. And I did want to wait until we got our theorist. You know, we could start working on the 1939 text as well, because it's not that early out. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that, guys. I know that we're getting a little bit of penalty here, but I think we should go ahead and get those. We'll get those first, because those would be immediately beneficial. You know, we're not really in war, so getting the land doctrines doesn't help immediately. So we got the anti-fascist diplomacy. So let's go ahead and improve the Stalin line, so that we can get the claims in the Baltic next. All right, awesome. So Hungary renounces Treaty of Triana. Okay. I don't know what that one was. Oh, yes, I think that's the treaty that ended World War I for the Hungarians. Could be wrong there. So maybe they're just rejecting the what happened in that treaty. So let's go ahead and get this dockyard assigned to, let's do the battleships. Continuing to build these up, and we're going to want to get those building into Leningrad here. So that's where we're building the majority of our fleet for right now. We'll eventually adjust the building to come over here in the Black Sea. But the Black Sea we're safe in right now. We don't have to worry about anybody entering in that way. Unless the Turks decide to give the Allies access once they go to war with us. So we've gotten the destroyers. So I think we're done here for right now. Like I said, we'll return to that later. I guess what we're going to go ahead and do is let's focus on getting the industrial stuff, because our industry is terrible. So we're going to go ahead and let them finish building that one, and then we'll build the next level of destroyers once that's finished. But yeah, the Germans here are now done with Yugoslavia. They're done with Czechoslovakia. They have not been able to take Luxembourg because I guess France has been defending there. And now they're just attacking over the Maginot Line, which is obviously really, really stupid. So let me just close this. I want to take a look at how the casualties are doing as of right now. So we did get computing machines, so let's go ahead and get the encryption and decryption because we want to get those bonuses. Any bonuses that we can get are going to be helpful. What was I going to look at? Oh, yes, that's right. We were going to look at the conflict here. Oops, there's the coup. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this since I said we would. I want to see how many casualties they lost. 134,000 for the Germans. That is not bad when we look at the French. 304,000 for the French. 219,000 for the Czechs. Oh, are the Allies in the conflict? Oh, they are. All right, so the Allies have been pulled in, by the way, guys. All right, I wasn't aware of that. That's good to know. And I wanted to see the Yugoslavians, 179,000. That is not bad. The Germans are not doing all that bad, guys. And yeah, now the Allies are also in the conflict. So Germany is now currently at war with everybody they would normally be at war with, even though there's two separate factions. Okay, so let's go and get this dockyard built. Oh, we got a ton. That's right. We got the destroyers finished up. So let's go ahead and get them moving over here, and we're going to put the factories into them, or the dockyards into them, and then we're going to make sure that they're building in Leningrad. And what's over here? Event or decision timeout. Okay, the coup. Did I not, was I supposed to? Okay, that was the timer to tell us when that happened. Okay, I don't know if I was supposed to do anything with that. I didn't pay attention. My bad, guys. It's too busy telling you guys about history and shit. So, the Trotskyist coup. The world may never know if Stalin's paranoia was targeting the right people, or whether he made more enemies trying to exterminate every Trotskyite in the party. What is known is that what he feared eventually came to pass. Today, Leon Trotsky re-emerged as having returned from his exile, and with the support of several influential party members and the NKVD officers, launched a coup overthrowing Stalin's rule. The former general secretary was attacked in his home with an ice axe. Wow, that's awesome. So he got attacked with an ice axe the same way that Trotsky was killed, and was swiftly executed along with several of his supporters. Tearing down the cult of personality he built up will take time, but the people know now at least that he was not immortal. One of the few survivors who managed to escape was Ivan Konov. The fierce supporter of Stalin has managed to gather some support and declared war on the Trotsky government in an attempt to take back power and fulfill the vision of Comrade Stalin. Okay, so we're going to have our war here. It does mean that we're going to lose some, we're going to lose some people here. That sucks. Zhukov leaves as well. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. We're going to lose that Trotskyite plot, which was hurting our stability here by a lot, so that's going to be helpful. I think that's what it was affecting. Let me just double check here. Yeah, stability by negative 20% there. And then we're going to get permanent revolutionary, which is going to decrease our political power gain. Wow, that sucks. That's a lot. It's going to take longer to justify war goal time, but our subversive activities costs will be lower. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I don't like that. But there is a national focus that improves it. And then just a whole bunch of other penalties with the officer purge and all that kind of good stuff. You know how great that is. All right, so we now have the Russians, and yes, it was in Stalingrad, so we did build up their area for them. That's unfortunate. So let's go ahead and get our troops going over here. I don't know how many divisions they have. It looks like they have 21 to 31, so not very many. So it shouldn't be too difficult to defeat them, though it does seem that they got control of my cavalry units. I did move them out of Stalingrad. I moved them up over here because I knew that Stalingrad was going to, go to them. But apparently I didn't move it far enough. My bad. All right, well, whatever. Nothing to be done about it now. Let's go ahead and get these armies built. We have to build all new armies, or actually we don't. We got Zhukov's army over here. What we're going to do is we're going to just take a bunch of these guys here and put oh, wait a minute. There's a cavalry unit. Huh. Okay, maybe they just moved? Not entirely sure. All right, well, why don't you guys... I think they just moved. All right, I thought we lost them, which is often what happens when you have a civil war or something like that. So we're going to want to go ahead and create two separate armies here, and we're just going to grab up troops. I'm just going to grab all these guys up, and we'll probably want to give them a few more tanks, and it looks like we also should have been increasing our experience here. That's right, we made some adjustments, so that did affect them. All right, well, we'll build them up later. Let's get this Civil War done first. Obviously, that should be our priority here. Just looking for more tank units, guys. I'm not really seeing any because I don't think these guys really have many tanks. Looks like they're kind of short. All right, well, what we'll do, let's go and put this guy into this army here, and this guy needs to come on over to this army. And we're going to go ahead and give this guy a color. He's going to be orange. I really like that artillery looking icon there, so we're going to get that. And then we need to give him a general as well. We need to get both these armies generals, actually. We'll do that here in a second. Let's first go ahead and get these guys completely built out. It seems that we actually have one extra army here. So one extra division, I should say. So let's go ahead and put one of these guys into this army here. And then we also want to go ahead and grab up these mountain troops, put him over there. We're going to get this guy here. He's going over to... he can go in that army as well. And then let me just see if we can find some more divisions here. Nice, we do have some tanks here. So let's go and put them over there. And then we'll grab one of these mountain divisions here, and he can go into that army. And then we want to get this tank unit to go. Let me just see how many tanks do we currently have. We have 5 tanks in that army. Okay, so let's go and take this tank unit and put him over here as well. And we'll just take one more of these mountain divisions and put him over there. All right, excellent. So let's go ahead and grab some more infantry units to place into... Which I really want to get. Let me make sure I don't have any reserves. We do have reserves in here. All right, so we want to go ahead and pull all these reservist troops out. Don't want reserve guys in there. All right, so we got these 2 armies built out. We've got them our best leaders in there as well. And let's go ahead and get them some lines assigned over here to conquer this territory. So most of these guys are over here, so they should probably have this front. And this is going to be a fairly wide front. We could give them, we could make a 3rd army, actually. We probably should. All right, we'll make a 3rd army so that we have just better size fronts here. So let's go ahead and take these guys and put them over on this front here. We may need to make some adjustments to this, guys. We'll just kind of have to roll with it and see how things look. That's probably going to be too long here. Yeah, probably. So let's just go and reduce this bit. They don't have a very large army, guys, so we don't have to worry too much about it. And then we're also going to go ahead and create another army. As I said, I think that we should, because clearly we can't cover the entire front, and I would like to if we could. So let's just go ahead and take these NKVD troops out and create a 3rd army here. We'll just go ahead and get a commander assigned to there now. I already know who I think I want to go ahead and do. There is a infantry leader here. We're going to go ahead and get him, Kirill, and we're going to just give him a few more divisions here. Any divisions that we currently have not doing anything. And let's go ahead and also move these guys over here to make sure that they're underneath the field marshal. So let's go ahead and add some troops over there, and we should probably give him an icon as well. That would probably be a good idea. So let's give him that one. I like that one. He can be yellow as well. And then we need to give him any troops that we have currently to do anything. I know the fronts will be undefended, but I don't think Poland's going to declare war on us, guy. I'm not too concerned about Poland right now. So that's a reservist. I didn't throw any other reservists in there. No, I didn't. I wasn't really paying attention, so I want to make sure that I didn't. We don't want the NKVD on the front. They just aren't very good. Do we have enough divisions? I know that we have some up here as well. No, we already pulled the ones from up there. Okay, so... yeah, I believe that's going to be it, guys. We do have a division here, and I think we're going to put him on this front for right now. Although he's a fucking NKVD. Never mind. Let's go ahead and bring him. He's going to come on back over here. He can come to Moscow for right now. All right, so we're going to move him over there. And we still have, yeah, these are all NKVD. We're going to want to create a little NKVD army so that we know that that's what all these guys are. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that now, actually. Just a little NKVD army, just so that I know that I stop clicking on these guys. Just get them all placed into there, and I think that's going to be, well, we got this division here. We should probably go ahead and place into that army as well. And we'll get rid of all of our, we'll get all of our guys placed in an army so that we get that little indicator that tells us, hey, you have somebody out here that's not assigned. And we still have that unassigned division so that we can click on this here. Oh, it's a cavalry unit. That's right, our cavalry aren't in their own army yet. Okay, so what we're going to do is let me just get all these guys selected here, and I believe they're all cavalry, and get them placed into their own army as well. All right, so that looks good. Who else isn't assigned? Oh, we got one guy here. He could be on one of these fronts then. Oh, it looks like this front did increase a little bit. Okay, let's go and get him placed on that front then. All right, excellent. And then we are good to go, I believe. Yeah, everybody is currently assigned. We do have a decision available to us. We have war bonds, which would decrease the number of consumer goods factories that we need, but at the cost of that precious political power, so we're not going to do that because we need that political power pretty bad. What's the other decision currently available to us? Industrial land appropriation, which is right here. And that one's, of course, useful, but we need that. Our stability is really, really bad as it is. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. All right. So let's go ahead and let our guys, we're going to decrease this just a little bit, and we have called them into the conflict as well. Let's go ahead and get our guys, and we just bypass that, okay? And bypass the Great Purge, of course, as well. So we're going to want to go and get our guys, give them a front here. Yes, I never did give these guys a front either, so let's go ahead and do that. We want them to handle the rest of the front. They're probably, oh, damn it, probably not going to be advancing much. Let's go ahead and increase that front all the way over here, and then we can go ahead and tell them to attack this way, just to take this territory. They'll be so stretched out, the enemy will, that I don't think they're going to be able to do much. Let's go and have these guys come up over this way. And we'll probably, I wasn't going to, but yeah, we'll probably just have the AI control our armies. Because I feel like we should do fairly well. Let's get all of our guys over here on this front and trying to lock these units down. They currently have 14 to 26 divisions. So let's just say they have 20 divisions. We obviously vastly outnumber their troops here. And yeah, we're going to let our, should we go ahead and attack? Yeah, let's go ahead and just start attacking now. Anywhere where I see any openings, we're going to attack here, guys. We'll just manually control them here just for a little while. And it looks like there were already some attacks here. Okay, well, let's go ahead and have these guys attack over this way. And I want you guys to go that way. Or you can just attack. No, go ahead and attack that way. All right, excellent. You guys are going to attack this way. Just try and get some land taken here while we can. Let's go and attempt to get these troops here cut off because it looks like it will be fairly easy here. And we're going to attack over that way as well because our troop got cut off, unfortunately. Let's go bring the tank over that way. Let's go ahead and, we're not going to send them on their orders yet. Let's just manually control this shit. Get some units cut off and stuff. And we'll bring that guy as well. Let's go and get these tank units coming this way. Everybody needs to take some territory. All right, I'm going to pause this while I get all these guys moving forward here. They do not have enough troops to handle their entire front, clearly, so they're going to have some issues with that. Let's go move that guy over there. Come on over here, please. All right, this should be too easy to get a lot of these divisions cut off. All right, you guys are going to go that way. And do we have enough? Not really. Kind of running low on numbers on this side of things, but that's the side that doesn't really matter all that much, so it's okay. Let's go and take all this, and let's go and see if we can get that guy cut off. I mean, maybe. Doesn't seem like we have a whole lot of divisions over here. Let's go and get this tank unit. Oh, it looks like he could win there, so we'll attack. Let's go ahead and, although it doesn't really matter, it locks him down, though, and it looks like this guy got cut off, unfortunately. Okay, let's go ahead and get him reconnected. And you know what? Instead of attacking that way, why don't you guys come up over this way? I want to get this wrapped up over here. Actually, go ahead and attack over there so we can get that unit surrounded. And let's go ahead and attack that guy. Get him destroyed. Let's just go ahead and advance the front further, guys. United Kingdom exerts influence in Greece. Okay. Let's go and attack here because clearly they're attempting to break out there. Let's go ahead and pump these guys forward here. Excellent. All right. And just go this way. Keep on taking territory, man. We could just have this guy race towards Stalingrad. He'd probably be successful. Let's just have him kind of move towards it. Let's get these infantry coming up behind him. And you guys are going to go this way. And I believe we're still attempting to get these guys surrounded, so I should have went this way instead. All right, excellent. So you guys are going to go that way. All right, looking good all the way across this front here. Everybody's moving. Everybody's advancing. Looking very, very good. Almost got that tank unit cut off over here, so let's go and make that happen. Let's go and take this here, and we're going to attack over here with this guy just to lock that guy down so that he can't advance any further, though he would have just put himself in further trouble. Let's go and get this guy moving forward. You know, we're just going to race towards Stalingrad. Might as well. All right, and then we still have our division here cut off, unfortunately. Let's go and get this guy destroyed because he's cut off. We're going to help and just bring these guys forward. Come on, everybody's got to move forward. I still don't want to have the AI controlling this just yet. Not yet, guys. Let's just go ahead and have this guy beeline over here. And I believe, yeah, this guy's going to take that. So let's go ahead and have these guys attack now. And then have this guy advance this way. Okay, excellent. Things are looking pretty good, guys. We're going to have this guy come over here. And where are you at? Yeah, he's going all the way towards Stalingrad. Looks like we need to take that just to get it wrapped up, make it look pretty. And then we'll have troops continue advancing, try and liberate this unit here. We should get a lot of troops over this way cut off. These guys could currently be advancing the front because it doesn't really seem any reason not to here. So just go and push forward, guys, everywhere. All right, excellent. Go and take that, Kharkov. And he's currently attacking here and winning, interestingly enough. Okay, you guys can go that way. Try and get those cavalry units cut off here. And you guys can go this way. And just see what else we can do here. I don't know why these troops are moving. I couldn't tell you guys. Could not tell you why they're going that way. But they are. So let's go ahead and keep on getting troops moving forward here. We did cut off a unit here, so we need to go ahead and get him destroyed. And then let's push forward. Always got to be pushing forward, guys. So let's go ahead and have this unit here. Going to come over here and take both of these provinces. All right. Yeah, this Civil War is pretty easy overall. It's not as bad as what you'd face if we had gone with Stalin. Okay, let's go ahead and continue this way over here, especially when you haven't done the purges. And then let's have his troop go this way. All right, and then you guys keep on advancing forward here. And I guess I'm almost thinking that we'll go ahead and tell them to execute their orders. Just come on, get this taken, guys. All right, and come on, take it. All right, so see if there's any other troops. Yeah, there is somebody that we're going to be able to get cut off right here, so let's go ahead and get that done. It's going to take that there. This guy is now currently cut off, so let's get him destroyed. Let's push forward all throughout this territory here. Yeah, they don't have enough divisions to really cover this entire front. Let's just go ahead and tell all of our troops to execute their orders here, just so I don't have to mess with them any longer. I mean, we're getting troops cut off as well because I'm not able to pay attention to this huge wide front. It's just too large of a front, so you guys are gonna come over here and help them take that out because clearly they're having some issues here. And then yeah, we're advancing all the way across here now. Lovely. So let's go ahead and have, we got improved the Stalin line. All right, so that is a line of forts that should help defend our front. We'll be able to use against the Germans here. We do have a naval battle. Huh. Oh, okay, our fleet's out here. All right, I didn't even think about that. All right, so yeah, our fleet is out here. We did sink 3 ships of theirs. What else happened over here? All right, and I forgot to give us our Air Force as well. My bad, guys. I'm fucking up left and right. All right, do we have any close air bases? Not that we really need Air Force support, but we would want it. Anything to help us out. So let's go and give ourselves some fighters, and plus that gives us some air experience too. So we're going to go again and give ourselves some fighters and some tactical bombers. How many planes do they have? Let me just double check real quick before I decide whether we're going to have 2 wings of fighters or 2 wings of close air support. They do have some planes. Okay, so what we'll do is we will have, they don't have enough to really make a difference. Okay, so we'll just do a air wing of 100, and then we'll do a air wing of the inter-war bombers as well. And then we'll just do fighters, I suppose. Okay, excellent. So we've got this going here. We don't want to bomb our own territory with those strategic bombers. That'd be super stupid. So let's go ahead and have, let me see here. There's nobody here defending, so I think we need to work on Stalingrad. So let's go ahead and assign all of them to Stalingrad. And I don't think we're going to need anywhere else. That's where I really want them. We could have this guy here. He could be helping here, I suppose. And let's go ahead and have him do close air support, and then these two are going to be doing some air superiority for us. All right, excellent. So I should help us take Stalingrad a little bit quicker because, as you can see, they do have some troops attempting to defend Stalingrad. Let's just go ahead and, oops, never mind. We got some. All right, and they're going to move really, really quickly through there because they don't want us to kill them. Let's go ahead and have these tanks come over here and get all this territory taken. I wanted you to go that way, but whatever. It's fine. You've already taken it. All right, so these guys are actually attempting to break through here. So let's go and have them take that, and then them attack that way so that they can't break out. And then this troop here, just go this way, get it taken. Get it finished up, guys. Just get all this territory seized for the great Soviet Union. Okay, how are we doing on getting them capitulated? Let me just check here. They're currently 47% towards capitulation. All right, excellent. And our troops are moving independently. It looks like they did seize some territory over here because we don't have enough divisions to defend it, but I'm okay with them advancing that way. It's really largely irrelevant. Taking their victory points here is going to result in them getting defeated, and that's all that really matters, guys. So let me just see here. I think we're going to continue having those planes there, but let's have one of these fighters come down here, so we get that air superiority bonus there, and I think we'll also have these guys cover this for us as well. All right, so we're not getting a whole lot of close air support. That's okay. We also have some factories to assign, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's just build some more military factories, guys. I mean, a lot of people want me to do the infrastructure here to improve, and the only place I could really see us needing the infrastructure is going to be over here as far as like supply. Remember, we don't want to build it up too much because if they do take the territory, then we want them to have some issues. As far as resources, you know, the only one that we really need right now is rubber, I believe. Let me just take a look here if there's anything that we severely need. Obviously, we lost our oil field, so that's a problem right now. And I suppose we can go and trade for that. We'll trade with the United States for right now, just because we lost that oil. Once we get it, we can stop trading for it. But yeah, let's just go ahead and build more military factories right now, guys. Let's go and build in these locations here. 80%. Where the hell is... Oh, we already built Moscow. Okay. Let's just build in any good 50% locations there. All right, all through. That's not 50%. Right there and right there. There we go. That looks good. All right, just get a lot of military factories built. I want to get our... Like I said before, I really want to focus on industry, guys. Let's go ahead and push forward here. And anywhere else where I'm seeing some territory we could be advancing. Yeah, you guys need to just beeline down here for me. Just get over there. And just come push front forward, guys. Take it. Take all their territory. And then let's have this guy there. Okay, they're already wrapping that up. Go and take that, please. Get over here, guys. And then let's see if we can get this finished up before... Well, God, I wanted to finish it before the end of the episode. But yeah, it's really looking like it's time. We lost a light cruiser there. That's unfortunate. We need to take this territory here. So what I'm going to do is let's just have these guys take this real quick and get this wrapped up so we can get our dockyards back over here. All right, and then I believe there's some key victory points, or is this might be actually be our territory. It looks like one of their divisions here took this from us. Okay, so let's just go ahead and go this way, get those guys cut off. Just go ahead and continue pushing the front forward here. But I think we're gonna have to end the episode, unfortunately, guys, because it is that time. I don't know how they ended up doing that, but whatever. Just keep pushing forward, guys. All right, so yeah, we should have this. This is gonna be really easily done, and then we no longer have to worry about civil wars, and we can just focus on preparing for the war with the Axis. So I really wanted to get the Civil War done before we had to end the episode, but if I'm going to get this out in any kind of a timely manner today, then I do need to end it here. So it's 90%. They're 90% towards capitulation now, and then they'll be defeated. And like I said, Civil War's over, and we can just kind of focus on preparing for the future conflict. And then we'll probably attack over this way. That's what I'm thinking. We're going to get those claims from that branch of the National Focus Tree, and then we're going to be attacking Poland and their faction here. And then we might end up getting into it with Romania as well. So that's going to be the focus, is conquering Eastern Europe, getting a front with our enemies. That is going to be the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you leave that like, you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Love talking to you guys. Remember, there are 2 divisions left to be named, and that is the we've got the motorized and we have the airborne troops. Both of those still need some names. So just go ahead and suggest those down in the comments, and thanks for watching, guys.